get the second place? Thank you.
Maybe they also want to fight for the first place. Yeah, what I expect. So I think big matches waiting for us. I think Braga also plays a very good season. They have a lot of individual quality, and also their style of football is active. They play forward, they play attacking football, so that's why they are playing a very good season. So they are in this situation that they are still one of the competitors to become champion. And I expect a fantastic football match in our stadium. So I think we showed in the last weeks that we are back, that we turned the momentum. We know it's a big chance for us in our stadium to play in front of our fans this big game, and of course we know also that it's a big chance also to improve the situation with Braga. So we are prepared for that. I think we had a very good training week. The players are fresh. I think the 2 wins with a clean sheet were good for us, for the self-confidence. So we are ready to fight until the last match day for the championship, and of course tomorrow evening we are ready for the fight against Braga.
Hello, Mr. How are you? Good morning. Paulo Sorbobola. I wonder what's the key to face a match like this, to play with talent and with intensity, or try a different approach regarding that exactly against Braga. Benfica didn't win this season.
Yeah, I think to play like Benfica plays, so to believe in ourselves. So I think we showed a lot of times this season that it doesn't matter against which team we play in international games and also in the top games against the Portuguese teams. I think we always try to play our game. We always respect the opponent. We have to be ready also for their weapons, for their quality. But I think decisive, when you ask me like that, is to be very focused on what we want to do on the pitch and to play our game on our top level. And of course we need also our players in their best individual shape. We need very good connection between the players. We need a very good balance in showing attacking football, but always be organized also in the defense, in rest defense. Braga is a team who is also very good in transition moments. When they win balls, they have a lot of attacking players involved in these moments, and so I think it's nothing new for us. So we had a lot of times these situations. But I think we have to play tactical-wise a complete game with all the topics you need in football, and we need a great fight. So it's also depending on duels, is depending on running a lot, is depending on winning second balls, and of course then show in the right moments also quality and use your opportunities to score.
Boa tarde, Mr. Roger Schmidt, João Alves Domingos em direto para a RTP. If Benfica repeats the results with Braga and Sporting from the first lap of the championship, there are serious risks of losing the title race. That worries you? There is a ghost that can come to haunt the players about that, and how can Benfica change that results from the first lap of the championship?
Yeah, we cannot change these results anymore because the matches are finished. So we lost them and we draw. So we cannot change, and that's why it makes no sense to think about these matches, because they are half a year ago or 4 or 5 months ago. These matches, they had their own story, so that's why we were not winning. But I think for tomorrow it has not an impact, in my opinion. So we have 4 match days. Before the end of the season, we are 4 points ahead regarding Porto, 6 points ahead against Braga. We play at home against the third in the league. So I see a little bit more this situation, the current situation. It's not at this point of the season, no sense to look back. So now is the moment to be very focused on always the 90 minutes. So all the noise around, all the things what happened in the past has no influence tomorrow on this game. So what has influence is from the first whistle until the last whistle of the referee. We have to be the better team. We have to show our top quality, and that is decisive to win the game. So nothing, the first matches against any teams have no influence.
Hi, Roger. Gonçalo Batista, CMTV. Gonçalo Ramos didn't score in the last 6 matches, and Musa has been playing really well when he jumped from the bench. Are you considering starting Musa against Braga? And in your opinion, which of them do you consider that brings the better qualities to play against Braga in the next game?
Yeah, of course, I will not give any information about the squad and the lineup tomorrow, so that's very clear. What I can say is, in my opinion, both strikers are in a very good shape. So in my opinion, also Gonzalo scored against Porto. Of course, it was, for the statistic, it was an own goal, but for me, it's a goal of Gonzalo. But that's also what happens. Maybe the last matches with Gonzalo is normal. In my opinion, he's playing a great season, a fantastic season, international and also in the league. He scored a lot of goals. And then if you are a young striker like him, who is first time in his career, also in this position, to have a lot of responsibility as a first striker for a big club like Benfica, that you have sometimes also some moments, some weeks where you are not scoring. That's completely normal in my opinion. What I really appreciate with Gonzalo is that he's always working very hard for the team. Is not only, I said it already a few times here, is not only about his goals. So I think he's a very important player also in all the other tactical topics of the game. He's working always very hard. So I see the whole package. But on the other hand, in my opinion, also Peter did it very well this season. So of course he was mostly like from the bench, like a sub. But nevertheless, I think he always have a very good impact, and especially in the last weeks, in my opinion, he developed also. So he's, in my opinion, in a few details better than at the beginning. So he had some very good moments. He scored a very good goal against Estoril. Unfortunately, it was offside before. You had a big chance also against Gil Vicente. Was unlucky against the crossbar, and I hope tomorrow he's ready to score. It doesn't matter from the start or as a sub.
Hello, Roger. Pedro Gamito, Sport TV. Benfica plays tomorrow. Porto is going to play next Monday. Do you think the order of play can have an impact on the results in this final stretch of the championship because of the pressure on both teams? Thank you.
Yeah. Like I said, so I think what I said to questions before, that in my opinion, we have to be focused on the 90 minutes. We will not look to the other matches. I think decisive, especially in our situation when you are ahead, is to win your own games, because then nobody can interfere anymore, and so we are completely focused. That they play a little bit later is depending on, they played yesterday a cup match, so I think plays not a big role.
Hi, Nuno Luz, SIC. How did you feel the players in this week and the atmosphere, and what you will tell to the players, the words you will tell to the players before the match? Can you tell something to the journalists?
Yeah. In my opinion, the players were in a very good mood this week. So I saw a lot of quality. It's also a little bit new for us to have a lot of days to train, to have some topics also, to prepare games on the training pitch, not only in the meeting room. So they did it very well. My feeling was they are fresh, they are motivated, they have a lot of confidence. So that's in general my feeling. And what I tell them is, of course I will not tell it now, but it is not only before the match, it's already the whole season. So we always try to talk about different topics, about our attitude, about our goals, about also the surrounding of the club. And in my opinion, these matches like tomorrow, is you have to put all the experience of the whole season, you have to put into this match. And so, of course, you always have some up and downs during a season. You can learn from when you are winning games, you can learn from when you are losing games or you draw. And I think, unfortunately, we won most of all of our matches we played. And we lost a few, and I think all these experiences we put tomorrow into this match, and so we prepare them always, and it is a process. It's not with one speech you can win tomorrow the match. It's more like the culture in the club, the motivation, the leadership, and also the belief in ourselves, and also the belief in our community at Benfica. And then we go on the pitch, and we try to play a top football match.